It's lunchtime and I am so ready for this meal and I am willing to put in some work for it. It's been almost 15 years since Din Tai Fung opened its first Northwest location in Bellevue, and people still flock to all 4 Washington locations for their traditional dumplings and noodles. And today, ahead of Lunar New Year, Chef James Yee is here to show me how to wrap wontons. Yep. I mean, this is truly one of my favorite restaurants. I go here more than I would like to admit.
Thanks for being a regular.
Yes. So what kind of wontons are we making today?
We're making crowbita pork and shrimp wontons.
Okay.
And we actually have some stuffed right here, so it's a
So
little
this
bit
is the
easier.
goal, to look like, have it stuffed like that. How much would you normally put in?
So I kind of like to imagine it as like the perfect bite in every piece.
Yes.
And we actually offer 8 pieces per order. So you'll get a piece of shrimp in there and then some crowbita pork.
Yeah.
And we'll measure it out.
Are you measuring too when you guys are there? Like
Yes,
each
every
one?
piece.
Every piece.
Yes, so that
it's
way you
exact.
always have the perfect bite.
Now I see why it is such a perfect bite. Okay.
Yep. And then we also have about a 1/2 centimeter difference from there, just so that it seals properly. And how I like to hold it is by pinching it.
Like this?
Oh, wait, are you left-handed or
I'm
right-handed?
right.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So right there.
And this is how we're folding it?
Yes, and then you'll actually be grabbing it with the thumb. Oh, sorry.
I know, please help me.
Right there.
Okay,
That's
thank
good.
you. I'm like, please.
And then you'll kind of create a crease.
Okay.
While your middle finger is holding onto that, your middle finger.
Oh, my
is going
middle.
yeah, right there.
Gosh.
So you'll have a crease right there.
Yeah.
And you're kind of pushing it together. You have to have your left hand and your right hand work together.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, so it's a lot of teamwork for
How
for it
many
to
are you
work
guys
out.
making every day of like?
Ooh, we're
I mean-
making hundreds.
Gosh.
Of, like, each tray can hold up to, I believe, 64 pieces.
Wow.
Which is 8 orders per tray, and we make at least 30 of those trays.
Okay,
minimum.
let's try one more time. Let's see if I can. Yours is, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll try one more time.
Okay, here
Okay.
you go.
Folding, middle
Here,
finger.
let me use this one then.
Okay.
So yes, you're going to hold it.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll use your thumb to kind of
Crease it.
and get it to this tip right there.
Uh-huh.
And
And
that's
then
it.
fold it over.
And you just pinch it
And what's the
together.
difference between a wonton and a dumpling?
It's not too much of a difference. It's the words itself, it can be used interchangeably.
Uh-huh.
But wontons, the folding's a little bit more simple. It's a little bit quicker. And we usually eat it with soup, or we could eat it with sauce that we have prepared over here as well. And we'll get to that later.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and Din Tai Fung has big plans for Lunar New Year, right? So tell me about what you guys have going on.
So we actually partnered with James Jean, a famous Taiwanese American artist.
Wow.
And he helped design these reusable totes and our collectible lucky red envelopes. And every guest that dines in with us or places a takeout order will be receiving these collectible lucky red envelopes.
Oh my gosh, and tell me about some of the artwork that we're seeing there. Like, that design is so beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of symbolism, a lot of components, and I mean, art, anyone can interpret it the way they want.
Subjective.
But yes, and for me, I actually like the goldfish that represents prosperity right under there.
Yeah.
And then just that whole wave of noodles for longevity, and then the snake gourd flower that's on the corner. It kind of ties in well with Lunar New Year this year because it is the year of the snake. It's for transformation and growth, and you know, flowers always grow.
And you said everybody, like if you're dining in or takeout guests, everybody leaves with a red envelope. Is that correct?
That is correct. And there is a
Wow.
special gift inside, a gift voucher for a very special item.
Oh, okay, I like that tease. And you brought some other dishes that are obviously fan favorites, but they're considered lucky. So walk me through all what you brought.
Yeah, of course. So the lucky dishes for 2025 for people to come in and celebrate with are our vegan Shanghai rice cakes, which symbolizes growth.
Oh.
And then we have our diced beef noodles with Szechuan peppercorn, symbolizing longevity. And your shrimp fried rice for laughter. We also have...
I know, these are like, this is iconic.
Yeah, so we have the soup dumplings, the pork xiaolong bao, and we have our crowbita pork with shrimp wontons in our house spicy sauce, and that's the one we just folded today.
Oh my gosh, okay, and then this is what we just made today. So I'm gonna taste test here, but what are some things on the menu that you feel like are the most popular dishes at Din Tai Fung, or just ones that you feel like, oh my gosh, this is what people need to go and try?
Yes, so actually this is one of those dishes.
I know. Is this the spicy one, did you say?
Yes, it is the
okay,
spicy
good,
one.
yes.
It has so many layers of flavor. It has the most like robust flavor. So yes, mix well and toss it together. And like I said, it's the perfect bite. So try to enjoy with one bite if you can.
Oh, yeah. Challenge accepted, okay?
But the obvious choice would be the shrimp, the crowbita pork xiao long bao, which is the soup dumplings, has a rich broth inside. We always follow that golden ratio of 18 folds to 21 grams. But one little secret that I like to share with my friends and family is...
And by the way, this is,
good,
as always, the most fantastic. I mean, I'm just going to keep eating. So please, yes, continue.
Please enjoy. So we
What's
have
your pro tip? Yeah.
the Taiwanese cabbage with garlic. It is a very much of an underdog, but I like to suggest that to our friends and family who visit for like either the first time or second time who's never had it before. And I like to ask for extra garlic on those.
Oh.
Yeah. And Taiwanese cabbage actually symbolizes wealth, so.
Okay, well, everyone needs that. And your dessert. I feel like people sleep on your dessert, but I've recently just tried this. So what are some of your favorites on the dessert menu as well?
I'll follow the fan favorites. It's the chocolate xiaolong bao. It has that gooiness of the chocolate, and I like to get a side of cream top, sea salt cream top, and you just dip it in and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's that sea salt cream top. Like, you don't know that, but that's a good pro tip there. What else do you want people to know about, you know, Din Tai Fung and just what you guys are bringing, you know, customers day in and day out? And I'm going to try another one of my favorites because, come on, why not?
So, I think we excel in experience and guest experience especially. We focus on quality of food, ingredients. Like I mentioned, the crowbita pork, it's like Berkshire pork, and it's the premium grade pork. So some say it's equivalent to a Wagyu of pork.
Definitely.
It has a lot of marbling, different layers of flavor in its natural state. It's raised differently, so it's, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for everything that you showed us today and for feeding me. You know, I'm obsessed. I'll always be a regular. So thank you, thank you.
My pleasure.
And these special limited edition red envelopes like we just talked about will be given out to every dine-in and takeout guest at all Washington locations, of course, while supplies last.
The New Day Northwest Kitchen is brought to you by Safeway.